what's up, everybody? Welcome to Bear With Us a Minute, the Bears podcast. This is Eric Z-Man, and I am here with
Try Bartender.
The Sun God Rams.
And we got a lot to talk about, guys. We're gonna start off with the Bears like we usually do. The Bears, 4-4 in the NFC, just lost their last game. We got clobbered 9-29. Let me hear your guys' take on that game.
I mean, shit, it was more of the same of the Cardinals game. Just like terrible offensive line play, terrible play calling.
Shaky, emotional quarterback.
Coach seems like he's way in over his head, you know.
We'll get to that.
And they asked him at halftime, hey, what'd you tell your team? He's like, I told them to score, and I told them that, we gotta go out there and compete. Like, yeah, no shit. It's a sport.
That's what you're paid for, buddy.
Yeah, no, it's definitely looking like Eberflus.
He's got no control over the team.
Yeah, I mean, it just...
They've got no discipline.
My fear now is, with the key injuries to the O-line, I'm afraid Caleb Williams is going to get hurt.
Yeah.
I'm afraid he's going to go out there. We're missing our right tackle this week. We're missing our left tackle this week. We have Larry Bodum playing one of the two positions. Someone's coming back, but I don't know, man. I'm afraid for the kid. I don't want to see him hurt, and I don't want us to, go down the same path that we've been down with Justin Fields and with Mitch Trubisky, where, they got one coach starting, fired, new offensive system the next year, new coach the next system. Didn't work out. Same thing with Justin, and it's like it just seems
5 years later, we get a new guy.
The circle of suck seems like it's continuing. And as much as I, on the last podcast, I was very optimistic, saying it's a throwaway season and whatnot. But when you start seeing these patterns and you start feeling that you might have your injured quarterback, it worries you. There was no moves made at the trade deadline to shore up our, he is our prized possession. We can always get wide receivers. You can always get running backs. Maybe they're not the best, but, you could look at someone like Brock Purdy, average quarterback making his team go. And on the flip side, you got, a Patrick Mahomes who makes every player look much better. Who Caleb Williams is going to be, I don't know. But I'm afraid the kid's going to get hurt. And I don't like it.
Some Caleb numbers from the last game. He was 22 for 41 in passes, 217 yards, no turnovers. Got sacked 6 or 7 times?
7 times. For big losses, man.
Shit.
That's the one thing. And
It was bad.
It's just, you saw it at USC.
Yeah,
the kid tries to extend plays. He tries to make something happen for his team. And in college, yeah, sure, why not? You're playing against lesser talent week by week. But in the NFL, you're playing the best of the best. And you just got to throw it away. He's got to learn to throw it away. I would rather see him
God.
go fucking 8 for 10 than fucking 22 of 24 and take sacks.
Yeah, it's been much discussed. He's got really bad chemistry with Moore right now, and it's hurting the team.
Yeah, it's bad all around. Morale's down.
Cole Kmet is very underutilized.
I don't understand what's going on there, man. Look,
what is going on with Cole Kmet and him?
I mean, Shane Waldron's offense doesn't revolve. Is it Shane Waldron?
Yeah.
It doesn't revolve around using the tight end that much, but when you don't have an O-line, when your receivers aren't on the same page, your pressure valve release is the tight end. And is it Caleb? Is it the play calling? I don't know what it is, man. It's a dysfunctional team right now.
Yeah.
A lot of things aren't working.
Keenan Allen's not making an impact the way he should be, or we thought he would be.
They're the bum beaters. They're beating bums, but losing to good teams. And it's not going down the right path. I mean, they got the Patriots this weekend.
Oh man.
We'll see what that game turns out to be like. I want to say I'd like to take them, but I don't know.
Yeah, I got a prediction already.
41-9.
Whoa,
Bears.
that's wild. I think they're just trying to create headlines over there.
I will go. Always Bears positive. Bears 20, Patriots 16.
I mean, I don't know, guys. I with both left tackle spots out with injuries,
28-9.
I think it's gonna be a horrible game. I think we're gonna see like a. I think the defense will come back. Montez Sweat will be back on the floor. You know, we noticed his absence. It was very noticeable. The team had trouble getting to the quarterback. The team had kind of trouble stopping the other guys on every single occasion that they could. You know, they just did what they wanted. I think the defense is gonna have a resurgence because of the return of Montez Sweat and one of our strong safety coming back as well. I was gonna say Booker, but not his name. God damn it, Kyler Gordon. Kyler Gordon's coming back. So, two very key important parts of the defense shoring up, and I think the defense is gonna come through. I got him for a pick six, maybe two. Good field positioning, but it's going to be a battle of the field positioning and field goals. I say 15-18. Bears.
Just for the record, I'll write it down. I'm 20-16.
I went 28.
20-8.
28
28
to 9.
9.
Bears winning.
And what?
15-18 Bears.
Although I feel like they could go 41, but we'll see. 28 is more reasonable.
It's going to be an all field goal day. Nothing but field goals.
Okay. Yeah, and then around the rumor mill, I think there's definitely talk of everyone wants, amongst the fans at least, that Eberflus is out, and potential replacement could be Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson. Would be exciting news.
I don't think the Lions are going to do that.
For sure, I think everyone wants Shane Waldron to get the boot.
Well, yeah, if Eberflus goes, all the coordinators go. There's just no way around that. Every coach wants to bring his own guys.
Yeah.
I don't know. I heard this is terrible. I didn't. It was a horrible fact, but the Bears have never scored first and led in any of the games of this season so far.
Also, I think
Speaking
this is
of-
another fact. The Bears are the only team in, I think, the last 70 years to have a touchdown scored with them at the end of a game with less than 30 seconds left.
Wow.
And also the only team in the last 70-something years to have a team scoring them with less than so many seconds left going into halftime.
Didn't that happen to him twice already?
Well, that was the season. That's what I'm saying. Both of those
Shit,
happened. They're the only team that both of those things have happened to in the same season
Speaking
in the
of,
last like 60, 70 years.
Assistant coach is going. The Chicago Fire just parted ways with first team assistant coach Carlos Garcia and Paulo Nagamura, part of Greg Berhalter's new clean of
Hires or fires?
fires.
So he hired them and fired them?
No. He just got hired, Greg Berhalter, as the director of sporting.
Well, yeah, he's going to get rid
He's
of
also general coach. Yeah, he just got rid of the first two.
I mean, that was
The
obvious.
first, yeah.
You know, he's got a clean house.
They've just also signed on a new scouting director, I believe. Let's see, Michael Stevens, head of recruitment. He's a former Fire player. He used to be on the pitch. Now he's on the sidelines.
I mean, yeah, you know, he's gonna clean house like any coach,
Yeah.
GM, or think of that nature. Like they want to bring their guys in, guys that they're comfortable working with, guys that they trust.
Copas came in and he still played with Ezra's old guys. You know.
But how did that turn out?
We saw, that was
You know what I
a
mean? What was
shit
that
show for
result?
2 years.
So like,
Can we?
That went on way longer than it should have.
Can we talk?
That went on
Can we
way
just
longer
come
than
in,
it should have.
Retire and come in.
Who's that?
Can we convince Andres Barrero to come in? And,
Yes,
retire?
yeah. Speaking of this weather, he just retired he had just retired the national squad like a couple weeks ago, and now he's just retired of soccer, football.
Yeah,
Mid-season,
well, I mean,
he still has a Liga game pending, the play-in,
he probably got hurt.
and he said he was gonna do the Club Mundial de Clubes or whatever?
I'm gonna say he got hurt.
You think he got hurt?
And he
I think it just
canceled.
coincided with like some kind of like celebration in Real Betis, and he just wanted the celebration that.
It was probably a
was an early-
debilitating groin pull.
His ankle broke again, or was injured from his ankle.
I don't know. He was doing well as like player coach that like those last few.
I mean, that was his knock when he was an early player. Is that he's always injured from his ankles.
I mean, he came into Leon this season. He was hurt pretty much the whole first quarter, maybe second quarter. Came back and he was good with the young kids, coaching, kind of like player coaching. I think he's gonna probably be assistant coach next season if he's retiring. We'll see. Like, it's up in the air. Leon hasn't officially said anything about his retirement. They didn't congratulate him, anything like that. He's retired. I don't know.
So like, why is it retired and not off with an injury? What's the difference?
That's the thing. I don't know.
It's a safe face.
So like So that's what I'm saying. Like he was playing.
If he's injured and he doesn't finish the season, the fans would get annoyed because it was like a waste of money.
So he got injured and he's faking that it's a retirement.
I think
and he
that's
was retiring to save face.
That's my conspiracy theory. Yes, that's what I theorize.
But he's actually just injured again.
Yeah.
And he just can't take the people
Yeah.
like will harass him for it.
They'll
Correct.
be like,
They would harass him for it because he was injured pretty much the
Los
whole first
abucheos,
half.
güey. No quiero los abucheos. You know, people like, boo.
Fuck Guardado.
Ponte a jugar, güey, no mames.
Instead it's like, oh, he's retired.
Yeah. Oh, se retiró, güey, no. But then now we're questioning why.
Yeah,
At least I am.
Like you still have one game pending. Like you can't just leave like a game pending.
Right.
Like, that's
Finish off,
wild.
bro.
I have an inside
Just play the
source, and yeah, that's what he said.
That's weak. Weak sauce.
Nah, I'm just kidding, folks.
Andres Gonzalo is actually our cousin,
There's a portrait of him in this room.
twice removed.
Well, I guess he said he is gonna figure out the play-in. I guess
When like why? What's the holdup with the playing game too? Is that like
it's kind of like
there's no
Liguilla.
date?
Huh?
There's no date for it.
No, it's Sunday. They play Sunday.
Oh, this Sunday,
Yeah.
and he's out for sure.
I mean, he was just celebrating like yesterday his like retirement in like Spain or wherever Real Betis is.
Well, maybe he's gonna come in as a super sub, like a special substitution.
Well, why would he's on our squad? Why would it be a super sub?
He's retired.
Is he?
Yeah.
Apparently, according to you.
Yeah. According to him, what do you mean?
Wait,
he had a celebration
Well, then
for
why
his
do you keep saying,
retirement.
quote unquote retired?
Well, he has a game pending. He said
Is
he would
or
play
isn't
it,
he?
and then he did like a whole like post online about his retirement. People like congratulated him and said like, "Oh, goodbye," and like he had like a whole like come to the stage and shit kind of
Well,
deal.
like the only reason I bring that up is because like in the NBA you have like your retirement season.
Yeah, so
You
it's
go
like
around.
so think about it
everybody
like this.
play.
It's like Jordan's got like one more game. It's a playoff game. He could if they win the playoff game, they go into the playoffs. If not, it's game over. And he's like, all right, well I'm retired. And he just
Whoa.
does a party and people like show up and like hand them trophies and like congratulate him like, oh, you played on and for NC ball whatever like other teams that he played on.
What kind of playing time was he getting prior to this?
Uh,
How many minutes was he getting per game?
Let's find out.
How
Well,
many minutes was he getting
I saw
per
him
game?
play like at least 60 minutes in the last
Because like,
game.
what if he was like in garbage time? Like, game's out of hand, 9 minutes left, someone's tired.
No,
throw it,
no,
whatever.
it wasn't that. It wasn't that.
Métalo.
It
Chingue su
wasn't
madre, güey. Bulls still stuck in.
He scored a
basketball
goal against
purgatory.
Querétaro to get us
What?
this buy-in.
Wait, say that again?
Like he was the one that scored the goal to get us into the play-in. Like I don't know, like he was doing good, so I don't know.
This is weird. He probably injured himself, dude.
I'm going with injury.
I think it's just it coincided with an early retirement. He didn't want to miss the shot to get a retirement like in the big send-off.
I mean, who cares? Like, if you're actually in the playoffs, like that's like,
More important,
You
man.
scored the goal to get you to this game, and now you're in this game. Like, why would you retire? Like, that's. I think he's fucking soft.
We'll find out on Sunday if he makes it
think
to
he's
the
soft.
pitch. And if they continue to play, if they lose, they lose. Even though he had signed for 2 years, so he's technically supposed to play the Mundial de Clubes next year. That's what he was hired for.
So I know when you like sometimes when you're especially in sports, like as you play and you get older, there's like these contracts. They're like there's clauses where like if you get a catastrophic injury later in your career, like you like have to kind of medically retire. So like maybe something happened to him where he's like medically retired.
Damn, like Edge.
Like you tore all your tendons in your ankle or your knee or like your pelvis is
You
like
can
cracked.
never play again.
Your femur bone's is broken. Like it's got a
I don't know. He is super
hairline
weak
fracture.
and he is super old. So
And like if you play, you might break a bone.
You have
It will alter your life.
You have a prolapsed anus and you can no longer play.
This is a life altering injury. Choose your fate. I'd play.
I would play.
I would play. Z-Man?
Yeah.
All right. So this is it. It's play or get your big send off or miss it because you're playing.
Fucking play, bro. That's the big send off anyway.
I think if you go into playing soccer wanting a big send off versus winning some games, you're in it for the wrong reasons.
I mean, yeah, for sure.
Maybe he'll get both. Maybe he'll come
Again,
onto the
unless
pitch.
he's injured.
Or he gets both and he's actually coming onto the pitch and it was just a big like. I'm still retired, but I'm still playing. I'm retired after this game because we're set up and we're not gonna win this game. It's a setup. He knows we're gonna lose it. It's bought out.
I didn't think about that angle.
Yeah, it's fixed. That's why he's like, oh, I'm retired. We're not gonna win this next game. I'm not playing it.
Well, hold on now. Here's an even deeper thought. What if he was the fix? What if him signing with this club for 2 seasons and then retiring halfway through his contract in a playoff game is the fix?
After you started to finally get good and played in the selección to retire himself there?
Mm-hmm.
He got that
That's
retirement.
like Inception. That's some Inception shit, bro. 7 levels.
He incepted us. Andrés Guardado.
Doing the incepting.
How the Bulls doing?
Speaking of the Bulls are 3-6. They just lost their last game to the Timberwolves. It was 119-135. The Bulls have been on a losing streak of 4 straight. Everybody's struggling.
Maras just got sent to the G League.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
The Bulls are. I said it earlier. I jumped ahead in the scenes, but the Bulls are in basketball purgatory. They play up to the good teams, play down to the bad teams, and like are good enough to compete and like get into like a battle for like that last playoff seed, but then go to the playoffs and just completely fizzle out. Basketball purgatory, and you don't get a good draft pick because you made the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Rumors are, well, it's not a rumor. They've been doing this for 3 years straight. Zach Lavine, Vucevic on the trading block, obviously. Clearing some space. Making some room.
They're all expiring contracts, too.
Yeah.
I think Levine's got like 1 year. I don't remember what. Vooch maybe has 2.
And the Bulls got the Hawks coming up.
Levine got 2.
9th, tonight. Whenever you're listening to
The
this.
Chicago Blackhawks? No.
They're what are they on?
The Blackhawks.
What's their record? Like something in probably like they probably have like half the amount of wins as they have losses. So like they probably are like 4-8.
5-9. Close.
They got a lot of good pieces, man, but they got a lot of work to get through. They got to mesh. They got to learn to find the right lines. I think they got a good defensive line. I think their D-line, they got 3 solid lines. Their O-line, I think the young Rook is still... He needs to build some more weight, man. He's weak. He's fast. He's talented. He's got the... We've seen this before, Patrick Kane syndrome, you know? Came into the league, super talented.
Patrick Kane.
You know? But, like, just needed to put on a little more muscle to be able to, like, stand up to a rigorous NHL season.
Can Can any of you two ice skate?
No.
I cannot.
I've never tried it, I don't think.
Ice skate, rollerblade, roller skate.
I can rollerblade.
I've rollerbladed a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. I just can't.
But
Can
I stop?
skated.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I could just like go. Stopping
There's
is
a-
the hard part.
There's that stop where like you stop by like going backwards. Like you,
I'm just
you
looking
do
for the
a
little
U-turn.
cushiony
U-turn.
part on the road or
A
like
U-turn?
somewhere to like post up to.
It's a U-turn.
Just grab myself on for dear life.
How do you guys feel about the Chicago Stars?
The who?
Oh,
Just
the
kidding.
Red Stars still this season. They just made it to the playoffs.
Shout out to the Chicago Stars,
shout out to
Red
the-
Stars.
Stars, I mean, they rebranded, but they're still the Red Stars for this season.
I'd ask to sponsor them, but they probably could sponsor us. Sorry, vice versa.
Yeah. Red Stars, if you guys want to sponsor, you girls want to sponsor us.
Yeah, anyone who wants to sponsor us, let us know down in the comments.
We're a weekly podcast that is currently Bears heavy.
Yeah, we like to keep it light and make sure everything's nice and fun. Speaking of which, did you guys see that election?
Whoa, we don't talk politics on the show, guys.
Just
We don't
kidding.
talk politics on the
Just
show.
kidding.
There's nothing
you
light
know?
and fun.
No.
All right, we're back and powered by Slim Jim. Snap into a Slim Jim.
You never said we were going on break.
Oh, did you?
No, but we did.
Or what? Anyway. Snap it to a Slim Jim.
Yeah, when we're in the QFTV studio and we need something to eat, we always grab a Slim Jim, guys. Ooh, yeah. What was that crazy thing you were telling us about?
Disclaimer: we are not sponsored by Slim Jim.
Not yet.
We're just eating Slim Jims in the studio.
Frankenstein editions.
Yeah.
Yeah, the box is badass.
What was that crazy thing you were telling us?
Did you guys see any Halloween, like a lot of like Halloween collabs this year again, like kind of like bringing it back?
I mean, I never felt like there weren't any. I always felt like there were.
No, there was a
collabs.
big period where there was
Collabs.
like no Halloween collabs with any of the major brands. And this year they had like the Slim Jim, they had the firework TNT, they had little poppers, pumpkin poppers.
I don't agree with you on the basic
Uh,
principle. I think there have been always
seen,
collabs,
like,
That
but
was it-
monster cereal
the-
always comes out.
White Castle had their like fucking jalapeno or whatever, jalapeno fucking
people like that
box.
shit, bro.
I saw that.
It was good, man.
Yeah.
People like that shit.
I like the collabs, yeah. No, I just feel like for a while they just weren't really collabing.
What did you guys dress up as? If anything at I was a burglar, and then I was Svengoolie for a little bit.
No, I was Darth Vader.
Oh, nice.
I was just put some fangs on.
Oh, really?
hmm
All right.
I was vampire me.
Scary.
What about you, T from the streets? We gotta.
Swamp man. That swamp. We're dredging up the swamp. That's what's gonna happen come January 4th. Tell you what.
All right, Thanksgiving's coming up. What's your favorite Thanksgiving dish? All time.
All time?
All time. You gotta choose one. Like, for the next 5 Thanksgivings, this is where you're gonna fucking have.
All right.
For sure.
Some like thin cuts of the turkey. I
I
don't.
you get to choose one. You get to choose one, bro.
Just one. Well, like not a plate.
No.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like one dish, like a side dish. Like the turkey for sure.
I got my side dish.
For sure turkey's there, but it's your side dish. Like,
Shit. Let me just get like I
Like
guess
mashed
a lot of
potatoes,
mashed
for
potatoes
sure.
with like gravy. Yeah.
yeah, for sure. That's gotta be like a for sure have to. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the mashed potatoes and the gravy.
Kind of agree.
Kind of like the mashed potatoes and gravy. Brown gravy.
Yeah, brown gravy.
Brown,
Yeah,
brown,
beef,
brown
yeah.
gravy. is
Yeah.
like- I love brown gravy.
Brown is not a flavor. We need a flavor.
If it looks brown, I'm in. I mean, if it comes from a turkey and it's brown, I'm down.
Brown.
Brown.
Brown and getting down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know? The browner the bear, the sweeter the juice.
But,
Oh shit.
Does a joint count as a side dish? That would be my preferred
Yeah,
side dish.
you know what? Fuck, I fucked up. I take
That
my
would be my
back.
preferred side dish for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, for the next, yeah.
With White Castle stuffing.
Ooh,
on the
White
side.
Castle stuffing. That's a good one. I made one of those ones.
How do you guys take your turkey?
Smoked?
Smoked.
Smoked.
I've not tried it fried. I've heard it's really good though.
Just
I like fried stuff.
usually,
So
usually oven cooked. I haven't had a fried one. I want to try that.
if I try a fried one, I want it to be fried in like duck fat or some shit, or maybe
That would be the best tasting turkey ever.
or its
of all
own
time.
fat.
That'd be the best tasting turkey. No,
Even beef tallow, but that one's a little funky, smelly in the air.
duck fat.
But duck fat, I've had duck fat, fried wings, and
The problem with duck fat is that like it's so expensive, and like to melt enough to
Yeah.
fry a turkey in, would like.
So what's
not be
cheaper than
worth
duck
it.
fat? Can you get
I don't know.
turkey fat, chicken fat?
Is it cheaper? And what's chicken fat?
Oh, let's find out. Amazon.
that tallow
Amazon
as
will send
well?
you a shit ton of beef tallow
Is
for
that
cheap.
tallow as well?
Chicken tallow?
But you want high quality, man. You don't want that cheap shit.
Is it cheap?
You're frying it, remember?
Yeah.
Ooh wee. But yeah, if a joint is a side, I'll take a side of joint. Otherwise, favorite side would probably have to be stuffing, man.
Stuffing is really
I
good.
do like a nice, moist, flavorful, herbaceous
Stuffing's
stuffing.
fire, but it's got to
Ooh,
be
like
some
some
good stuffing. And
Crisp,
But you know what?
celery.
Even just straight out the box stuffing is fire sometimes. But I like it when they mix it up with like some raisins and shit and like almonds and like some crunchy
I'm a cranberry
shit.
guy. I like
I like
cranberry.
crunchy shit. Yeah,
I
cranberry.
like cranberry,
Yeah.
little freeze, or sorry,
Cranberry
dehydrated
definitely
cranberries.
good. Is a Thanksgiving staple. Like that goes with.
No,
that.
no, cranberry in my stuffing, like the little cranberry.
No,
like,
of course, yeah.
You know.
That's what I mean. Like if it's part of that, it's got to go in the stuffing too.
Hey.
So what you guys described is.
I actually don't like the actual cranberry sauce.
I like the cranberry sauce. The sandwich. You
I don't
ever had-
mind. Yeah.
You ever had a Thanksgiving
You-
sandwich day after?
Yeah, that I
You
do
get like
that.
mashed potatoes
sure.
on the bottom,
But you know what I
with
fuck with?
gravy,
Like
a slice of fucking dry chicken breast.
Do you put the cranberry
Turkey
on
breast?
the chicken, or the turkey? I mean, I believe that's something you do.
I
put
put
the
the
cranberry on the
cranberry on
ham.
top of the bread.
Oh yeah, there you go on the ham.
I
I
put
go
it on the
cranberry
bread,
Yeah.
and then I put a ham after the chicken, and then it's the bread that has the cranberry on top, and then the mashed potatoes
bread,
on the
ham,
bottom.
ham bread. I'm confused. What?
It's bread,
Ham.
cranberry, ham,
Ham. Oh, cranberry ham.
slice of breast, and then mashed potatoes and gravy, and then the bread again.
So no stuffing.
No stuff. Oh, you know what? Fuck. Stuffing, yeah. But also at the bottom with the mashed potatoes with the dry shit.
I would say
And the sweet sauce on top.
no cranberry,
Nah, it has to have the cranberry
mashed potato,
sauce.
gravy, and stuffing. That's it.
You could. All right.
What? No meat?
No, just
No
a
ham?
stuffing sandwich.
Stuffing sandwich, okay.
So a lot of the things we listed.
Don't give me any lip over there with your like. I want my torta with chilaquiles.
Oh, did we talk about
I
that
had it.
on the
It
on the
was
cast?
fire.
I'm not saying it wasn't,
We
but
talked about the
I
torta
don't
de
want any
tacos.
judgment from you, sir.
It's fire?
It's fire. I had it. I had the torta de chilaquiles. It was good.
You made it.
I just
or
said the
you
only thing
had
that
it?
was missing. I had it. I went to a shop that had it. They were missing the beans. It had no beans. It was like a huevo like wrap that they was fried. Like they fried a big giant piece of huevo, and then they wrapped the ingredients for it, and it was like chilaquiles with like carne asada
And cheese?
and cheese, and then
Where was this at?
Carne asada?
crema. Yeah,
Where was this at?
They needed chorizo beans, right?
they had the option to get chorizo or carne asada. I got carne
No,
asada.
but they needed chorizo beans.
They needed beans in general, but yeah, chorizo beans would have been extra fire on the top of the bread. It was just like I just felt I needed the beans to really mix it all in. It was next to the pub, the Globe pub.
Ah, the Globe.
Couple like 2 shops down. This is
You guys hear about
really
that
fire restaurant.
Mexico City best taco in the world pop-up coming through?
Yeah.
I
coming through.
heard, but I heard a lot of bad reviews about the pop up.
Why?
I heard that the food in Mexico may be good because of the where they're getting the meat and like the time that it takes them for them to prepare like the sauces and the meat stuff. But at the pop up locations, that they're just not like it's the staff of these pop up locations are not like really doing it up to like doing the recipe justice, and they're charging you as if you were going all the way down there and you're waiting in line.
$30
And,
for
like,
a taco.
It's not the same kind of steak because you're getting steak from your local, wherever, whatever cut they're getting their steak from here.
They can get good steak cuts though. Why not?
That's true, they can, but
Maybe just don't know the right people.
that's true.
No,
Most
not
of
Cisco.
I heard some negative reviews about the one here. I'm still gonna try it, but they were talking about like, oh, the restaurants they pick, they kind of suck, so I don't even trust them to they run the pop up.
I keep saying, isn't it just like kind of a tortilla, like a skirt steak, a little?
I think so, yeah.
Apparently, I mean, yes, that's what it appears to be. But like, what is the seasoning mix? You know?
Well, that's the thing. Like, is
What,
it something that they can't replicate here? And that's what the complaints are, that they can't replicate it.
See, man, you need a little top off.
Sure, yeah. I'm not hating everybody. I'll probably check it out.
No, yeah, definitely gonna check it out by myself. See what all the fuss is about.
I had been to that place. I just never ate there. I was hanging out with some friends and they were eating tacos there.
Right here.
The place in Fulham?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the place in Mexico.
No, I haven't been to that one. The Michelin star reviewed place in.
Very little, just so
What
I
are
can
the-
taste it.
And I was like, with cabbage head?
This
The
one,
first
the-
and only, or is there been since?
What is it?
A bunch of
do you
racist
taste it
bastards.
or do you swallow it?
I tasted it.
I know what I said.
This is what I said. Watch out the hard C.
Inocenti.
Fuck you.
Oh, I was gonna say something. Oh, so all the things you guys said about the Thanksgiving food, that's all pretty common stuff, but specific to, I guess, I don't know, maybe the Midwest, but Chicago is mastacholi. You guys eat lots of mastacholi, right?
Wow, Thanksgiving in general.
It's a common party.
I don't think
food
I've
that's
ever
paired
had it on
with,
Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Cause it's Italian.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I
the
don't
Italians
This is
there.
for Columbus.
I don't believe I have had it on Thanksgiving.
I've not. It's not big with me, but like I've seen it done a lot, or a pasta style dish.
And it's
Ravioli,
not just Thanksgiving.
mastacholi,
It's usually like
spaghetti.
a party
Family
food.
style.
You know,
Yeah,
like,
party
yeah.
food.
Yeah,
Okay.
like something. It makes
But
sense.
It just doesn't
What about that
coincide
pasta with ham? I like that one.
Pasta with ham.
The elbow macaroni one.
Yeah, with the ham and like the
Little small bits of like
Mac is
corn
always-
and
Mac
yeah.
is
That's
good.
the
Celery.
one.
Summer food. Yeah.
it is a summer food.
That
It's
one's
like a summer
fire,
salad.
dude. That
It's
one's
cold.
fire. I love that one.
I don't know what that's called, but it's good.
Fire. That's what it's called. It's fire.
I had a spicy sandwich, like a real like Nashville kind of like ancho chile
Spicy
sandwich on a donut. Very off-putting, man. I'm sorry.
The sweet and the hot.
It just
Donut?
I like sweet hot, but yeah, that was the problem. It was like it was on a donut, like the texture
Wait,
of the donut.
whoa. What was
You
it?
heard what I said.
You did.
It was a donut cut in half, and they put a spicy chicken breast in there.
That's
tossed in
fire.
a Nashville hot. No,
What
it's
kind,
not.
wait. What kind of donut?
Glazed.
Yeah, just a regular glaze.
Glazed?
Regular glaze.
Tossed it in Nashville hot?
No. The donut is the donut.
No, I know, no. But
The
the,
sandwich,
chicken.
yeah, tossed in Nashville hot.
How
It's gonna
tossed?
be like an ancho
Was it like
chile
wet,
kinda
or
sauce.
just like slightly wet?
I mean, it's dipped in it, tossed in it, but then like they let it drip a little bit, so it's not like dripping on you.
Okay.
Was the donut melty
Man, I don't know. That sounds fire, dude.
The donut
Bready.
the donut was
Doughy.
bready, doughy.
Doughy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That sounds fire. How was
It's
the chicken?
not.
Crispy?
The chicken was crispy, but the donut was not. It was like so you bit the soft donut to get into the crispy chicken.
Oh,
and
that's
it
the
was like,
best.
No, with the sweetness of the donut. For me personally, the sweetness of the donut. The
You ever have a
Nashville-ness of
donut
the
with
chicken.
bacon?
I don't like
A
it.
maple donut with bacon?
Doesn't go with it.
No, that's fire. No, that's the
I'm-
thing. I would like it then.
Listen, I like a lot of
chicken
sweet-
and waffles? You guys like chicken and waffles?
Not really.
I love
do.
chicken and
But
waffles.
not really, but it's better than Nashville and donut.
I like chicken.
I
A
would like.
waffle,
I would say because
honey.
of the spice.
A waffle
Not with-
isn't like
with, like,
that,
jelly or
like
anything?
sweet
Syrup.
compared to a donut that's glazed.
Not with maple syrup.
I don't know, man. I like maple syrup all over my.
I like honey on it.
Ah.
Certain savory and sweet foods work very well, like
I don't
honey.
know. I'm gonna have
honey
to try
or
it.
like a Spanish.
I just had
sausage, little sliced thin.
What was it? They had something called an adult PB&J, and it sounded wild, but I still got it anyways. And it was like,
Everybody's has that.
and it was like peanut butter, jelly, bacon. I want to say.
It's the Elvis sandwich.
What else did it fucking have?
Yeah.
I want to say cheese, like a slice of
Banana?
cheese or something, like melted cheese or some shit. And that was it, or Nutella or something. It was fire. It was fire.
I kind of want to
Crazy.
try an Elvis sandwich.
Yeah, because it was a grilled cheese. Yeah, I think it was like a PB&J grilled cheese or something. was fire.
Listen, there are some certain foods that work well. So there's some foods that don't. You know, to each their own. No. But to me personally, that donut Nashville chicken sandwich was a miss.
You gotta try it, man.
Don't do. What do they take a concha? What do they cut it in half?
Oh,
Yeah,
to make a
concha
burger.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Concha
would
burger.
Also-
Concha torta.
you, yeah.
I don't think I
beans,
would
too.
enjoy that.
I would try it.
Which one?
Same.
Concha burger or concha torta? I would try
Neither.
both.
Yeah, I would try both, but I don't think
I think
would
concha
enjoy
torta
neither.
would be fire, dude. Depending what kind of torta, though.
Yeah, what torta then? Concha torta.
Milanesa.
I would do
No.
the same. Wait, hold on.
De bistec.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With
that's what I said.
papas.
I would do bistec.
With papas on it, like papas y
I would do
calzadori on
bistec
it.
maybe. Oh no,
With
but
with
like what salsa? Like
red drippy like peanut salsa.
I just it sounds horrible.
And like with
It's
cabbage.
an aberration.
Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking
Carrots
about it.
and
How,
potatoes.
how do you make that work? What
I
do you
heard-
put on it.
Concha with beans and a Coke.
What?
But
That's
I
weird.
don't know, man.
I've also heard about putting cheese in hot chocolate. That's weird.
That's very weird.
I haven't done that, but I heard people do that.
And then they dip a bread and they get the cheese out.
I like cheese and bread. I like cheese and pasta.
cheese dip,
I like bread and hot chocolate.
Yeah.
You like it together.
cheesecake.
No. Cheesecake's dope.
Do you guys like pie, like pumpkin pie?
I'm more of a blueberry pie guy, but I like the blueberries to be nice and tart, and usually blueberry pies
Yeah.
are nice or sweet, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But it just makes sense, you know. To cooking them,
Pumpkin's
they
alright.
like you
That's
condense the
fine.
sugars. You know, you get rid of all the moisture, which is usually the tart part. It makes
like
sense. But I do like the pies, the pumpkins.
What about flan?
Is flan a pie?
No, this is just a pastry.
I fucks with flan.
Sounds fine.
Wu-Tang flan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Little Wu-Tang class.
I've had Wu-Tang flans.
I
I
think,
think Peanut made one.
yeah.
Was it fine?
It was fire. Peanut makes one of the best flans.
Wow, I didn't
He
know
does,
that.
yeah.
That's-
Surprisingly.
That's such a random fact.
I don't even know if he makes it. I felt like it's his mom making it or something.
No, I seen him do it.
That's how. If you hadn't told me that, I wouldn't believe
Yeah, no, I
it.
seen
His
him
mom
do it.
made that. This shit's
Yeah, I
fine.
seen him do it.
Peanut don't know. Nah.
It was like I seen him do it, and I was like, wow, okay, I'm
He's
impressed.
gonna start his own flan pop-up shop.
He can if he wants, but
Peanut's flan pop-ups.
he just wants to be a peanut in the world.
Have you heard of heifer barbecue?
They're fire, dude. I fucks with their shit.
They were at Skylar.
They came through and they gave me I went through and they had like a smoked lengua and I fucking got that. That shit was good. I like non-smoked lengua, but you know.
I think we're good, right?
Yeah.
We'll wrap it up.
Alright, yeah.
All right, everybody. We're gonna wrap it up. Thanks for listening. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bear with us a minute. I'm Eric Z, and I was joined by
The dry bartender.
When the sun god rams.
signing out.
Peace.
Let it.